Trees are essential to sustaining life on our planet, perhaps in a manner that no other species on this planet is. And they're central to any solution we can think of for the challenges that now face us. I'm Varun Ravindra. I've always been drawn to the natural world. And about a decade and a half ago, I gave up my corporate avatar to pursue my passion of planting trees and helping rehabilitate ecosystems. An urban forest is simply the idea of taking a traditional forest and recreating it in a smaller space. It involves the selection of native tree species and planting them in a highly dense manner in the same proportion that they're found in local forests. About 4 years ago, Pavitra was working on large mixed-use communities at Brigade and looking specifically at urban forests to help create a healthier living environment for the residents. It was serendipitous because I had just come off planting my first Miyawaki forest, and that's how the journey began.
Times are changing. There's a lot of conversation and awareness about climate change. Our cities are really getting difficult to live in. So one of the major thoughts behind designing these mixed-use townships is how can we make an environment that is more conscious of how we use our spaces, how we can reduce commute time, overall just generally having a better quality of life. So when we bring in the urban forest aspect to it, I think it just raises everything to another level.
The idea was to plant more trees in a manner that would be sustainable and also help create a different view of how landscaping itself could be seen. Because typically landscape has been seen as just lawn and shrubbery, whereas an urban forest is a whole ecosystem by itself. It all starts with restoring the microbial health of the soil. And in much the same way that our gut forms the basis for our health, the soil serves the trees. And as those trees grow, and as that forest evolves, you find larger and larger flora and fauna able to inhabit and thrive in that space. The benefits of urban forests are simply incredible. They're far denser, they grow 10 times as fast, they're a lot more biodiverse, and in a few years, they're 100% sustainable. The other benefit of urban forests is that they help purify the air and help channel water into the groundwater tables right where we live and right where we consume them. Over a period of time, if we're able to enhance the green cover sufficiently, we will be able to reverse the harmful effects of global warming. And this is why urban forests are so important to our communities and to how our cities continue to grow. And we are glad to play our part in Brigade's vision of a more sustainable future and to leave the world in a better place than we found it.
Among the core values that we hold dear at Brigade, being responsible socially is very important to us. The idea of bringing in the forest was to create this space that was just very natural, not so manicured in terms of landscape, and also that just brings joy to people. It's a very basic human connect to walk among the woods and among the trees. And I think this will become a very unique feature across all of our projects, and it's something that will be seen as a signature of the Brigade brand.